It's source telling you and spirit telling you it's time to reconnect with this part of you. It's time to be more free with your thoughts. It's time to know that the world is your oyster. It's time to believe in miracles. It's time to connect with anything as possible, because it is. It's time to be imaginative. It's your time in June to conquer and to believe that you can have everything you ever wanted, because you can, Cancerians. You've walked away from this part of you. You've let reality and life take you away from the very essence of who you are. Woo, baby. Whoa. Into it. Cancers, what do you need to know for June? This is your June reading. What do Cancers need to know? If you're new to my channel, my name is Amanda. Good morning, good day, and good evening, darlings. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. If you want to be a part of the High Vibe Tribe, definitely subscribe so you can be a part of my collective energy. Let's get right to it, shall we, Cancerians? What do you need to know? 9 of Cups, 9 of Water, Page of Earth. Really, you're really wondering, Cancerians that I'm speaking to, if what your truest desires are and your wishes are going to come true. You've wanted this for a very long time. It's like something that you wanted from a young age has not manifested. It has not been the way you thought it was going to be. Hold on, a card just fell on the floor. Okay, Cancerians, the card that fell is the 2 of Water. So that's the 2 of Cups. That is a love card. You know, I think right now you're just in a space, the Cancerians that I'm speaking to for June. It's in the space of wanting to know, like, when are your desires going to actually come to fruition? You've been wishing for this and wanting things to transpire in your life for a long time, from a very young age. With this Page of Earth here, it's like you had all these great... Oh, it's going to make me cry. You had all these great ideas of how it was going to be. And, you know, these wishes, and you were very imaginative, and things just haven't transpired the way you thought. With that being said, we have the 2 of Water here, and this is the 2 of Cups. This is showing that there's some great, really deep, like, kind of harmonious love that is on the way for you in June. I think it's also a really big sense of self-love, but it is like there's this connection of 2 cups coming together that are going to overflow. I feel like your wishes are you're going to start seeing some things that you were wanting as a young child manifest coming up in the month of June. And it's like, the Cancerians I'm speaking to, I'm saying to you not to give up hope. Not to give up hope. Okay. Holy moly, free holy. We're starting out like that, Cancerians. Never fails. What else do Cancers need to know? The 4 of Swords. Yeah, there's been, like I said earlier, with the 4 of Swords under this 9 of Water, 9 of Cups, it's like you've been really conflicted because things haven't been working out the way that you thought they would for the place where you're at. In other words, like you've been contemplating, you've been really quiet, you've kind of been reevaluating things. But I also feel like it's not always been in the best light. Be mindful of what it is that you've been saying to yourself. I feel like there's it's like this reflection and looking back at where you were when you were this innocent little child who had all these dreams and wishes and aspirations and was very creative and imaginative. And it's like the real world is, like, for lack of better words, beating you up. And I feel like you're really trying to tune back into this inner child, to this inner spirit, to this inner youth of innocence that was able to create worlds and ideas and have just this open mind of the world is your oyster. The thing is like you're really showing up powerful here, although you may not be feeling it with this Four of Swords. Right next to it is the Queen of Fire. I feel like this is the way, Cancerians, that people also view you. You are very magnetic. You have this energy, like when you meet people, when you step into a room, people don't even have to know you, but you command this attention. You command this. It's like your energy is magnetic. And, for a lot of the Cancerians I'm speaking to, that's not always a good thing, because I feel like you feel like, why are these people staring at me? What do they want from me? But this Queen of Fire here, she is someone who is very, very confident. She is somebody who moves forward with a lot of creativity and inspiration, and she's somebody who moves quickly. The Cancerians I'm speaking to, they don't hesitate. Like, when they feel like something is right for them, they're the Cancerians that are willing to just go for it. Like they're like, well, screw it, I'm just gonna do it. Like this is that energy of the Queen of Fire. She just moves forward with what sits well in her soul and in her heart. She moves forward with what aligns with her. It's not always maybe the wisest decision from other people looking at you, but it is the wisest decision for you because it sits well with you. It's something that you're like, it's either going to work or it's not going to. Also, with the Queen of Fire being underneath this Page of Earth, it's really telling me, you really want to hone on into this innocent energy and move forward as the Queen with this inspired action, with this inspired connection to the universe and to Source, so that your manifestations can actually show up in the 3D. The other card fell. Hold on. Okay, so we have the Six of Earth that just came out here. The Six of Earth, this is a card about giving, give and take. I feel like there's going to be somebody who comes there's something that you're doing, Cancerians, where somebody is going to see and align with your inspired action. That's going to align with your whatever it is that you're doing, and they are going to help you. They're going to want to give towards this work or whatever you're working on. They want to be a part of that. They see your value. There's some help here with that. We're going to get clarifiers. Let's clarify this Nine of Cups here, the Nine of Water. What do we need to know for Cancers for June for the Nine of Water? If you want a private reading, I am opening up my readings. My email, you have to email me. My email is in the description box, aspiritualbaddie@gmail.com. And they have been on pause. And so I'm opening up my readings if that interests you for a personal, because this is a collective. Yeah. Okay. I also feel like for some Cancerians, some of you have been really waiting for a deep connection, a deep love connection, and it just hasn't manifested. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're not just waiting for any connection. It's like this is that forever fantasy. And I hate the word fantasy. No, I don't hate the word fantasy, but it's like this forever. It's that one love, it's that one love that you can't even explain. Wow, the cards are just flying for you today, Arians. Here we go. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. Okay. Alrighty, so here we go. Here we go. So with the Nine of Cups here, we have the Ace of Wands. This is all about new inspired action moving forward. You're wondering if I've said this already, so I'm going to sound like I'm repeating myself. And the reason why is because I'm an intuitive reader and the cards just come out and really just say what I've already said. So anyways, here we go. The Ace of Wands, this is all about inspired action. There's something that's being handed to you, an idea, a way to move, a creative aspiration. There's something that is going to come to mind that's really going to align with your dreams or wishes, or this could be something you've already been working on, but Spirit is just here letting you know, and Source in the universe, that this is here for you, and this is a right start for you. Ones are all about new beginnings. It's like the start here card. So this is like, yes, you start here with Okay, when you're moving and things that you love and you want to do, it's going to happen. It just may not happen in the time that you want. So they're saying continue to move forward with the thing that you're working on, that is creativity, that is giving you some sense of being who you are. Okay, let me rephrase that. Giving you a sense of aligning whatever this action and creativity and inspired way of going and inspiration, it has to do with part of who you are. Like yeah, I just keep being told, share who you are, share who you are. And when you share who you are, your wishes and dreams will come true. And it's like, whatever this new beginning is, I know this isn't very clear right here. I want to be clearer for you, Cancerians. I'm sorry. Here's what I need to do. I just need a moment. Okay, Cancerians, you are really hoping that whatever this new beginning is, this new creative venture, this new inspired action, that it's going to pay off and give you these hopes and dreams that you've really been wanting. You're hoping that like this is the time where you're actually going to see if you move authentically in yourself, if it does pay off, if it's going to be worth it, because you have so much hopes and dreams set on this. You've invested so much into this working out, into this being the right way for you. And even if it didn't turn out that way, you're going to learn so much about yourself. So it's not a lose. But what I am saying is it looks like what Spirit is saying and leading me towards is that whatever this new beginning is, it's really going to be the trigger that catapults you into getting your desires and wishes that you've been wanting for a long time that have not manifested. Over the page of Earth, it's like you've walked away. And I talked about this young, innocent energy from when you were a child. I talked about your creativity and when you were able to hone in. And it's almost like when you're able to, what is that? When you go into different dimensions, like travel, astro travel and all these different things, like you were so open and free, and that's what this boy is. He's open, he's free, he's just part of the earth, and there's no questions asked and there's no fear. And you've walked away from that biggest part of yourself, Cancerians. It's source telling you and spirit telling you it's time to reconnect with this part of you. It's time to be more free with your thoughts. It's time to know that the world is your oyster. It's time to believe in miracles. It's time to connect with anything as possible, because it is. It's time to be imaginative. It's your time in June to conquer and to believe that you can have everything you ever wanted, because you can, Cancerians. You've walked away from this part of you. You've let reality and life take you away from the very essence of who you are. Woo, baby. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Get it together, Amanda. Get it together. This is deep. All right. So the Two of Water, we have the Hangman here. This is the Two of Cups. This is a card about connection. It can be a card about love. I think it's about your connection with yourself. But also, if you're looking for love, it's like you've been in this place of the Hangman where you have been in a stagnant place because you are just not willing to accept anything less than what you deserve, nor should you. It's a card about waiting for the one, waiting for that love and connection that is the most rarest of rare, but it's available. And so some of you guys, when it comes to connections and love, have just really been to yourself. You've really been in a kind of a time out, definitely in hermit mode for sure. A lot of you guys aren't even going out, who I'm speaking to, like you don't even leave your house. When it comes to trying to meet people, I don't feel like you even are trying to meet people. If you want a connection, you're not even forcing it. I feel like the Cancerians I'm speaking to are just hoping Amazon delivers that man or woman. And it's going to take more than that, but there's nothing wrong for waiting with this waiting card. But also, I want to say that it's important for you to also look at things from all perspectives when you're reevaluating the love that you were really trying to bring in. Also, be mindful of where that love may show up. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I just did. So there you go. The self-love is really going to be reflected here in June for you about getting back into connection with this innocent energy that you used to have as a child. You know what I'm talking about. 100% of this message is for you. And it's about you seeing things and going back into this energy of creating your reality and being like so limitless. Okay? And you're limitless in the type of love connection you can have. You can have whatever you want. The four of air. This is also a card of taking a time out. The Cancerians, like I said, I'm speaking to, have been in their house. They have been sheltered. They have been secluded. They have not been out and about in the streets. Most of the time they're not anyway, but you really haven't been. And so it's been a time of really reflection. I think it's also been a time of stress, and I don't want to make this negative, but it's just true. That's a time of stress. It's a time, some of you guys have been extremely worried, and you've been worried on whether or not you're going to achieve this 10 of Cups. Are you going to have this happily ever after? Are you going to have this emotional happiness that you wanted from a very, very young age with this Page of Earth, that you thought was attainable, that you thought no matter what you would have? Are you ready to have, and are you going to have the life that you have desired your whole life? Is this going to be attainable? And that's what you're asking yourself, and that's what you're stressing out about. Am I going to have that connection? Am I going to have the job that I want? Am I going to be fulfilled? Am I going to be able to support my family? Am I going to have all these things? So we go from the 9 of Water to the 10 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups, wish fulfilled. 10 of Cups is happily ever after, happy family, happy life. And it's like, this is what you've really been thinking about. And just, it's been taking up so much of your energy right now. And so the quickest way for you to get there, Cancerians, is to go into that energy of innocence and that energy of creating and that energy of limitlessness, and to live and to breathe and to be so imagine, create, be imaginative, creation, and just be delusional as you can, while also bringing in what it is you want. Just, it's time to focus on limitless things instead of focusing on what has limited you. There it is. Stop focusing on how the world has rubbed you and tugged at you and pulled at you and all these things, and focus on the bright side of things, which is hard to do when you've been through it, but it's like, it's time to focus on that innocent energy. That's all I can say. Keep repeating myself. The Queen of Fire. Yeah, so you've been working really hard. This is the 8 of Coins here. This is hard work. This is you mastering a craft. There's something that you have mastered. We have 2 8s right underneath one another. But you have mastered this craft. Whatever you've been doing, Cancerians, you've been putting a lot of work and energy and time. I've been saying for a lot of the readings that this 8 of Coins keeps coming out because the readings are for people who have really put in the work. Also, I just want to add this here because this is what Spirit is telling me to say. It's important to note that there are times in our life where we do this inner child healing. There are times in our life where we've mastered, the mindset. So we thought of healing, we've healed a piece of ourselves, and then things come up or situations come up, and it's not a test, but it's like you've already healed pieces of you already. Why are you going back? And this is like you getting mad at yourself for going back into energy that you thought you've already healed. Like if you're upset that this hard work hasn't paid off, it's like, you know that it's just going to be a matter of time, but you're still allowing the lack of manifestation, the lack of what you're seeing right now to affect you so gravely. And it's like, sometimes we have to go back and reevaluate everything, even things we've worked on. So I know this is a mindset thing. Absolutely, for Cancerians I'm speaking to. And it's like, Cancers, it's time to just keep putting one foot in front of the other. It's time to continue moving forward and working forward. It is going to pay off with this 10 of Cups here. It's going to make you really happy and successful. It just doesn't always show up in your time. It shows up in the right time, okay? It shows up in God's time. It shows up in the divine time. And do not let that defeat you that it hasn't showed up yet. So we have the 6 of Earth here, which is the 6 of Coins, and then we have the Page of Coins. This is a small offer coming towards you. You may be expecting some kind of offer, or maybe not even expecting it in June, but there is some kind of handout, and I like that it's right here with the 6 of Coins, because the 6 of Coins is all about somebody wanting to work together to help you, and that's exactly what this is. He's coming, he's like, I have a coin, here it is for you. And so somebody has something to give you. I don't necessarily think it's a huge gift, but somebody wants to contribute in some way. Maybe they see your work and they're like, here's a small raise. Maybe they want to collaborate with you. Maybe they see your value and they want to have you on a podcast. I don't know, whatever that looks like, but there is some kind of small gift. This could be family, friends, business. We're not going to put limitations on how that comes in, because this is a collective reading. There is forward momentum with the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, somebody coming in to deliver a message towards you. I believe it has to do with this gift coming in. I want to get an overall oracle card for you, so hold on one second. All right, Cancers, let's get one more card and we're gonna finish this out. This is a beautiful reading, Cancers, about believing in yourself, going back to your younger self, not putting limits on yourself, reminding yourself that just because it's not present right now doesn't mean it's not happening. Continuing with the fortitude. I know you've had to be extremely resilient. I know life has taken you away from, it's almost like life's taken away your innocent thinking, and it's time to get back to that. It's time to get back to the limitless possibilities, okay? One card for Cancers, please, and thank you. We're going to take this one. How appropriate. Adjacent possibilities. Look at all the doors that are open. It's not just what you think. There's so many possibilities. I'm going to read out of the book for you, Cancerians. Card number 24 breaks down to a 6. Let me grab my book. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you an option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion about the course to take, the adjacent possibilities cards is here to tell you that you have many options. It's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of your goals, this card can indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped into, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suitable for you. Be conscious, be aware, be flexible, and willing to take a new and different action. Your affirmation is, I am open and willing to take my life in new directions. I am becoming more aware of my many options for harmony and optimism in my thoughts and in all my choices every day. Well, Cancerians, how appropriate. Everything that I've been saying pretty much just came out in that one card. And that's what this is, seeing things from different perspectives. It's not just one door. There's several opportunities. There's several ways that this could come out. Don't limit yourself. That's why I kept saying limitless. Don't limit yourself to the one way things are going to happen or how things are going to pay off for you, because there may be many options you didn't even consider that they can come in. That's why I'm telling you to go back into this childlike energy and know that the world is your oyster, and create and just live in that and be free. Free yourself, Cancerians. Free yourself. The affirmation again: I am open and willing to take my life into new directions. I am becoming more aware of my many options for harmony and optimism in my thoughts and in all my choices every day. I said earlier to be mindful about your thoughts. You can't make this up. This is why I'm an intuitive seer. Anyways, there's possibilities ahead for you, Cancerian. I'm so excited to hear. Please comment down below what you thought of this reading. If it resonated with you, I would love to hear that. Subscribe so you can be a part of my collective energy when I do readings, because it is a collective. And if you want to join the High Vibe Tribe, I do have a private, free, FREE group, and I'll be going live there. I haven't gone live yet. I'm building it out. It's brand new. Get in while you can, while it's free. All right. Love, light, and sprinkles.